with 11 races here this afternoon. And taking a look at race number 1 coming up here in 7 minutes. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. We are looking for June Parker, Khakis Gal, Anita's Red Rebel, Sabrina Song, and She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy. Horse number 1, June Parker, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Jason Wilson, South Beloit, Illinois, Curtis Carey trains, Colton Hauser drives. 14 outings, 1 win, 5 seconds, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, Khakis Gal, owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa, Scott Smith trains, Chad Svensson drives. 11 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, Anita's Red Rebel, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa, Brett Erickson trains and drives. Been out 7 times, 2 wins, 1 second. Last race to running aces was 8th. Horse number 4, Sabrina Song, owned by Kara C. Housley, Hardy, Iowa, Adam Hauser trains, James Gould drives. 12 outings with 1 second and 2/3. And number 5, She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy, owned by Edward Gooten, Massapequa, New York, Adam Hauser trains and drives. 16 starts, 5 wins, 3 seconds, and 5/3. Last race to watch here was a winner. Won its last 2. And we do want to thank Margaret Blassman on the bugle for the call of race 1. Thank you, Margaret. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 1. And post break for race 1. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace filly division. I want to welcome everybody that's tuned in live from right here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. Horse number 1, June Parker with Colton Hauser. Horse number 2, Khakis Gal with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3, Anita's Red Rebel with Brett Erickson. The 4, Sabrina Song with James Gould. And the 5, She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy with Adam Hauser. Field of 5, 3-year-olds on the pace filly division. That starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5. Gators roll it. June Parker, Khakis Gal, Anita's Red Rebel, Sabrina Song, and She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy. As they work around the far turn, work past the draw gate, all 5 racing off that starting gate. $10,111 on the line. Oh, looking good. All 5 up on the gate as we kick off our 11-race program, picking up speed. And here we go off at Payside. It's June Parker getting out on top. To the far outside is Sabrina Song. And down to the inside is Khakis Gal. Out on top it is June Parker with Colton Hauser in command. All nose to tail right there. All 5 single file off a 2 down the backside for the first time. It is June Parker, Kaki's Gal right there in that 2 position. Racing third is Sabrina Song. In fourth, Anita's Red Rebel. And fifth is She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy. As they go to the quarter, 30 and 3 fifths, 30 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It is June Parker. June Parker on the front end with Colton Hauser in command. Kaki's Gal with Chad Svensson sets in that 2 pocket. Racing third is James Gould with Sabrina Song. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Now first one to tip out, it is Anita's Red Rebel up to battle for that 3rd position. And now up to try to take over 2nd. It is June Parker and Anita's Red Rebel. 103 and 2 fifths, 103 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It's a battle for the top. Is June Parker and Anita's Red Rebel. Anita's Red Rebel to the far outside, to the inside. And now going to try to clear on the front end is Anita's Red Rebel. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. And moving on up into that 3rd position is Sabrina Song. And She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy now tips out up the race with Kaki's Gal. 132, 132. It's Anita's Red Rebel out on the front end. Anita's Red Rebel racing 2nd. It is June Parker. And you've got a battle 3 over for that 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. As they turn for home, out on top, showing the way, it is Anita's Red Rebel. Gonna pick up the win. Anita's Red Rebel picking up the win. 2nd, we'll go to June Parker. 2:01 and 4 fifths. 2:01 and 4 for the mile. And 3 horse, Anita's Red Rebel picking up the win, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trained and driven. That'll make 9 starts with 3 wins, 1 second. 2:01 and 4 fifths be a new lifetime mark. Official results for race 1. Number 3 horse, Anita's Red Rebel, was the winner. That is owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trained and driven. A Pacific Renegade filly out of a Racer Thad mare. Anita Hammer breeder Wilda McDonald. Official results top down. Number 1, June Parker was second. Horse number 2, Khakis Gal, was fifth. Horse number 3, Anita's Red Rebel, your winner. Horse number 4, Sabrina Song, fourth. And horse number 5, She's Not a Kiddin' Cowboy, was third. Top down, 2, 5, 1, 4, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 3. The half and 103 and 2. 3/4 and 132. The mile, 201 and 4/5 for Anita's Red Rebel. New lifetime mark for Anita's Red Rebel. Up next, going to be race number 2, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. Field of 7, full field of 3-year-old trotting fillies. Horse number 1, Airman's Jackpot. Leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains, Brett Erickson drives. 9 outings with 2 wins and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 2, She Pirate, owned by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Adam Hauser drives. 6 outings with 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, JB Velvet, owned by Eli Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa. James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 14 outings with 7 wins and 2/3. Last race to watch here picked up a win and was won its last 3. Horse number 4, Prima Bella, owned by Irvin Peachy. Rebersburg, Pennsylvania. Curtis Carey trains, Colton Hauser drives. 9 outings with 6 wins, has won its last 4. Horse number 5, SV Blushin' Money, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahoga, Missouri. Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trains, Royal Roland drives. 11 outings with 5 wins, 6 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 6, Game On Sweet Lynn. At least at Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Al Jones trains, Chad Svensson drives. 11 outings with 3 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. And horse number 7, Done Dancin', owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. James Cumming, Bedford, Iowa. Mike Conti trains, Rob Anderson drives. 10 outings with 2 seconds and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. That is your field of 7, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. And we do want to thank Doug Nicholson, Tumwa, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race number 2. Doug Nicholson. And these are the 5 people we'll need after this race. Progressive pick 10 with 69 correct. Number 1 person was Margaret Vlassman, Tipton, Iowa. Second, Finishing second, Doug Nicholson from Ottumwa with 64. And then we had a three-way tie for third. So we took third, fourth, and fifth, added that together, and Kenneth Blassman was tied along with Jackie Culp and Lonnie Strong. So those will be your top five. So they took third, fourth, and fifth, added it together, and divided by 3. So Margaret Blassman will get the number 1 position. Doug Nicholson 2. Third, fourth, and fifth goes to Kenneth Blassman, Jackie Culp, and Lonnie Strong. So we will need those 5 folks down after this race for a photo op and passing out the money on the Progressive Pick Tit. Hey, West End, can we get somebody to swing the gates shut down there on the draw gate? Swing those gates shut, please. Thank you. Post-parade, up-close personal look at a field of 7, full field. 3-year-old Trotting fillies. Number 1, Airman's Jackpot, Brett Erickson. Horse number 2, She Pirate with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, JB Velvet with Elvin Zimmerman. The number 4, Prima Bella with Colton Hauser. Number 5, SV Blushin' Money with Royal Rowland. The 6, Game On Sweetland, Chad Svensson. And the 7, Done Dancin' with Rob Anderson. Field of 7, full field, 3-year-olds on the trot, filly division. Five on the gate with 2 trailers. Game On Sweetland and Done Dancing out of that back tier. Full field, field of 7. 3-year-old Trotting fillies picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. Off stride is the 4, Prima Bella. Getting out on top. It is also off stride, Airman's Jackpot. Out on top, it is a battle. And taking the top is SV Blushin' Money. The International Money filly out on top, showing the way. Racing second is JB Velvet. Racing in that 3rd position is Adam Hauser with She Pirate. In fourth, Game On Sweetland with Rob Anderson. Dundanson in fourth. 31 and 1 fifth, 31 and 1. Game On Sweetland races fifth. Out on top, showing the way, it is SV Blushing Money. SV Blushing Money out on the front end. Racing in that second spot, JB Velvet getting the trip. She Pirate right there, all nose to tail. Your top five. 5.5 cover the top five. And then Early Breakers trying to catch the field. Prima Bella and Airman's Jackpot. It is SV Blushing Money bringing them to the half. 102 and 4 fifths, 102 and 4. Out on top, showing the way. It is SV Blushing Money. Now, She Pirate tips out. You've got a horse race for that second spot. JB Velvet with Elvin Zimmerman. And to the outside. Off a 2 down the backside. SV Blushing Money trying to open it up now as they head to the 3/4 pole. It's SV Blushing Money. Going to take them to the 3/4 pole with Royal rolling in command. 134. Battle for second. JB Velvet and She Pirate racing fourth. It's Dundanson in fifth. Game On Sweetland. And the race is on for sixth with Prima Bella and Airman's Jackpot. As they round the far turn, out on top, it is SV Blushing Money. Now to the far outside, JB Velvet. JB Velvet with a lot of trot. Up to battle. You've got a horse race as they come to the wire. It's JB Velvet. Second, going to SV Blushing Money. 204 and 2 fifths. 204 and 2 for the mile. And Elvin Zimmerman. Elvin Zimmerman making history right there. He was stuck on 99 with the training win. 100th training win for Elvin Zimmerman. Picking up that win. 100 training wins for Elvin Zimmerman. And the family going to join in the winner's circle for the number 3 horse, JB Velvet, owned by Eli Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa, James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trained and driven. 15 outings, 8 wins. 8 wins and 2 thirds. All right, we'll need our progressive pick 10. Head on down to the front stretch. All right, official results for race 2. Horse number 3, JB Velvet, was your winner. Owned by Eli Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa, James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman, trained and driven, picking up his 100th training win. I think 15 starts with 8 wins, 2 thirds for JB Velvet. The Lucas Hall filly out of a striking Sabra mare. Horse number 1, Airman's Jackpot, was 6th. Horse number 2, She Pirate, was 3rd. Horse number 3, JB Velvet, your winner. Horse number 4, Prima Bella, was 7th. Horse number 5, SB Blushin' Money, 2nd. Horse number 6, Game On Sweet Land, 5th. And horse number 7, Done Dancing, 4th. Top down, 6-3-1, 7-2-5, 4 on the bottom. 31-1, 102-4, 134, 204, and 2 fast for the mile for JB Velvet. All right. We're going to get you right out there. We'll make sure everybody's safe out here on the front stretch. And number 1, we'll line them up this way. Number 1, Margaret Glassman is number 1. Doug Nicholson is number 2. 3rd, 4th, and 5th is a tie with 62 correct. Kenneth Glassman, Jackie Culp, and Lonnie Strong. This is our progressive pick 10. We do want to thank everybody that played, taking $2,000 and dividing it up 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5. But that 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we added it together and divided by 3. All right, we're going to line up number 1, number 2, 3rd, 4th, and 5th was a tie. Congratulations to our Keokuk County Progressive Pick 10. Top 5. Now we're moving on to race number 3. Taking a look at the third race coming up. Field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding division. Driver change on the 4. Billie Eilish, Royal Rollet. Number 1 sneaking through the night. Owned by Stephanie Gould. Badger, Iowa. Justin James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Trained by Justin Gould. Driven by James Gould. Been out 11 times, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds. Number 2, SB Cinco de Mayo, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin, Justin Ampson, trained, Adam Hauser drives. 16 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 4 thirds. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Sign of the Times, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Kupman trains, Rob Anderson drives. 12 outings, 3 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, Billie Eilish, owned by Dwayne Rowland, trained by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, Royal Rowland doing the driving. 9 outings, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 5th. Then horse number 5, Mark Box 20. Oh, my Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 11 outings, 3 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. That's your field of 5 3-year-olds on the pace. And we do want to thank June Huffman on the bugle for the call of race number 3. Enjoying a little lunch. June Huffman. Batavia, Iowa. Also, South Carolina. You're not a Gamecock fan. You're a Roll Tide fan, right? That was interesting last night after the finals out of Minnesota. We flipped over and watched Colorado State. What a football game. Somebody down on the west end. Thank you. Post rate for the 3rd. Horse number 1 sneaking through the night with James Gould. Number 2, SB Cinco de Mayo with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, Sign of the Times with Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Billie Eilish, Royal Rollet. And the 5, Mark Box 20 with Dwayne Rollet. All five on the gate. 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings as they round the far turn. All looking good. Up on the gate. Get set to go for race 3 on our 11 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go. Up at Payson. Through the middle, it's the big horse. The 3, a sign of the times. Down to the inside. It's sneaking through the night. Sneaking through the night. Trying to sneak on out. Getting out on top. Showing the way. It's sneaking through the night. Racing second. It's sign of the times. Racing in that third position is SB Cinco de Mayo. Racing in that fourth position. Billie Eilish in fifth. Mark Box 20. Down the backside for the first time, all nose to tail as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top is sneaking through the night. Sneaking through the night with James Gould. 30 and 3, Fist, 30 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, is sneaking through the night. Racing second is Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times races in that second spot. Racing third is SB Cinco de Mayo. Now the brothers are going to go at it. Is Billie Eilish and Mark Box 20. The race is on. Who's the bigger brother? Yeah, batter for fourth as they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It's sneaking through the night. Getting the trip right there in that 2 pocket is Sign of the Times. 102, 102 out on top, and Mark Box 20 up to take over third, now fourth, now third, now second. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Mark Box 20 to the outside, sneaking through the night, still on the front end. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's sneaking through the night, parked to the outside. It's Mark Box 20. Been out before the half as they go to the 3/4 pole. 132 and 2 Fists, 132 and 2. And sneaking through the night, picking up the pace out on the front end, showing the way. Racing second, Mark Box 23rd is Sign of the Times. Racing for the SB Cinco de Mayo and Billie Eilish as they round the far turn down the stretch. It is sneaking through the night, late surge by Mark Box 20. Mark Box 20 trying to get there. Mark Box 20 getting up. We'll photo it out for the win between the 5 and the 1. And looked like it was the 5, but we'll make sure. Mark Box 20, late surge. 2:02 flat for the mile. Hold all tickets. And the winner, number 5, Mark Box 20. Picking up the win, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. That'll make 12 outings with 4 wins, 1 second, and 2 thirds. 2:02 for Mark Box 20. The Mark Card Gilding out of a Mach 3 mare. Lucky Cheryl. Dwayne and Connie Rowland, the breeders, on Mark Box 20. That'll make 5th lifetime win in 27 tries. And fish results for the third. Horse number 5, Mark Box 20, was your winner. Owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. I make 12 outings, 4 wins, 1 second, 2/3. Mark Card, sire, Gilding, out of Mach 3 mare. Breeder Dwayne and Connie Rowland. Fish results for the third. Number 1, sneaking through the night, was second. Horse number 2, SB Cinco de Mayo, fourth. Horse number 3, Sign of the Times, was third. Horse number 4, Billie Eilish, was fifth. And horse number 5, Mark Box 20, your winner. Top down, 2, 4, 3, 5, 1 on the bottom. 30-3 to the quarter, 102 to the half, 3/4 and 132 and 2. The mile, 202 for Mark Box 20. Up next, race number 4, 3-year-old Iowa, registered on the trot, Colt and Gilding division. Horse number 1, Batten First. Batten First, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Curtis Carey trains, James Gould drives. Horse number 2, Freeman Freddy, owned by Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa, Brandon Jensen trains, Adam Hauser doing the driving. Horse number 3, Major Song, owned by Rick Acetti, Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson doing the driving. Horse number 4, Star Force, owned by Owen Nestle, Sheraton, Iowa, John Sainer trains, Rob Anderson drives. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri, Tom Shipley trains, Royal Roland drives. Horse number 6, Weekend at Bernie's, owned by Rachel Zimmerman, Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, trained by Elvin Zimmerman, driven by Clayton Miller. And the 7, Bamaloo, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. And that is your field of 7 3-year-olds on the trot, Colt and Gilding division. And we do want to thank Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 4th. Thank you, Bernie. Excellent job on the bugle. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 4th. Prayed your horses for the 4th. Yeah, 2 horse headed back to the barn area for equipment adjustment. Number 2 horse headed to the barn area. Freeman Freddie. And 2 horse back onto the track. Horsemen, prayed your horses for the 4th. Prayed your horses for the 4th. Yeah, post freight for the 4th. Horse number 1, batting first with James Gould. Horse number 2, Freeman Freddie with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, Major Song with Chad Spencer. Horse number 4, Star Force with Rob Anderson. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall with Royal Roland. The 6, Weekend at Bernie's with Clayton Miller. And the 7, Bama Lou with Gary Lyles. There's your field of 7. Full field. And starter, Lisa Peters, along with driver Lyle Miller. Gate in motion, working past the draw gate. 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Weekend at Bernie's and Bama Lou out of that back tier. Batting first, Freeman Freddie, Major Song, Star Force, and DP Hoosier Hall. Off the gate, all up on the gate. Looking good, picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. It's Major Song firing off first, getting out on top, down into turn 1, Major Song. Battle for second. Freeman Freddy drops in that 2 position. Racing third is Star Force. Bamaloo up into that 4th position. Racing fifth is DP Hoosier Hall. Up a 2 down the backside. Out on top showing the way it is Major Song. Major Song out on top. As they head to the quarter pole, it is Major Song. 31 seconds. Major Song looking to try to make it 3 in a row. It's Chad Svensson on the front end with Major Song. Racing second is Freeman Freddy. Racing in that 3rd position is Rob Anderson with Star Force. Bamaloo races 4th. DP Hoosier Hall in 5th. Racing in that 6th position as they come to the half. Racing in that 6th spot, batting 1st and 7th is Weekend at Bernie's. 102 and 2 fifths, 102 and 2. It's Major Song out on the front end. And now Star Force to the outside. You've got a battle for second. Star Force to the outside, to the inside is Freeman Freddy. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Major Song. Major Song out on top. As they head to the 3/4 pole, Star Force parked to the outside. Having to go long mile. Bamaloo up into 4th as they head to the 3/4 pole. 133 and 1/5, 133 and 1. Major Song want to go gate to wire. Anybody got anything in the tank for Major Song? Major Song on the front end. Racing second is still Star Force. Freeman Freddy in that 3rd spot. Bamaloo off stride as they round the far turn. Down the stretch, it's all Major Song on the front end. Going to go gate to wire. Major Song. Freeman Freddy getting up for second. And we will photo it out for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And we know who 7th is. Weekend at Bernie's. 2:04 and 1/5. 2:04 and 1 for the mile. Yeah, picking up the win will be Major Song. That'll make 3 in a row for Major Song. Owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman, Train. Chad Svensson getting the drive and win. That'll make 13 outings with 9 wins, 1 second. The Major Athens gelding out of a boy band mare. Breeder Vernon J. Mass, Seymour, Iowa. Official results for the fourth race. The number 3 horse, Major Song, was your winner, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trained. Chad Svensson driving. 13 outings with 9 wins, 1 second for Major Song. Official results for the top down. Horse number 1, batting first, finishing 6th, will be placed 5th due to interference. Number 2, Freeman Freddy was 2nd. Horse number 3, Major Song, your winner. Horse number 4, Star Force, was 3rd. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall, finishing 5th, will be placed 4th. 6th, Weekend at Bernie's, was 7th. And horse number 7, Bama Lou, was 4th, will be placed 6th due to an unrestrained break off of turn 4 coming to the finish. Top down, 6P5, 2, 1, 3, 5P4, 7, 4P6. 31 to the quarter, 102 and 2 to the half, 3/4 and 133 and 1. The mile, 204 and 1/5 for Major Song. And up next, going to be race number 5, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division, field of 5. One driver change. Number 3, begging to be frisky, is Colton Hauser. Horse number 1, So Over This, owned by Tessa Perrin, Lebanon, Ohio. Adam Hauser trained and driven. 22 outings, 4 wins, 3 seconds and 4 thirds. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 2, Natty Shield Golden Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kerry Sturts doing the driving. 13 outings with 1 third. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 3, begging to be frisky, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Jody Siamis, Marion, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Colton Hauser drives. 12 outings, 3 wins, 6 seconds and 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, Pink Moonshine, owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Chad Svensson doing the drive. At 7 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds and 1 third. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And horse number 5, Two Star Magic, owned by Roger Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 8 outings with 5 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 5, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. And we do want to thank Barb Rowland on the bugle for the call of the fifth. Thank you, Barb. Horseman, parade your horses for the fifth. And it looks like the number two horse headed back for an equipment adjustment. 2 horse, Natty Shield Golden Spy headed to the barn area. And we do want to thank Scott Lear along with Kurt Boss on the track prep here. Final race of the 2023 season here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. Reminder, will be in action next Saturday, Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds for Old Iron Days at Eldon, Iowa, 12:30 post time. And then our final race of the 2023 season at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for Iowa Sire Stakes Racing on Saturday, September 30th. Reminder, our annual awards banquet will be at the Holiday Inn on Merle Hay on November the 18th. Des Moines, Iowa. Horse number 1, So Over This with Adam Hauser. Number 2, Natty Shield Golden Spy with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 3, Begging to Be Frisky with Colton Hauser. Number 4, Pink Moonshine with Chad Svensson. And the 5, 2-Star Magic with Dwayne Rowland. Field of 5, 3-year-old Pacing Fillies. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 5 on our 11 race program. All looking good. 3-year-old Payson fillies picking up speed, and here we go off at Payson. It's the 4 Pink Moonshine getting out on top, showing the way. Pink Moonshine racing second is begging to be frisky. Racing third, so over this. In that 4th position is 2-Star Magic, and racing 5th, Natty Shield going Spy. Off a 2 down the backside. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way, it's Pink Moonshine. The Moonshine on the front end. Taking them to the quarter. It's Chad Svensson with Pink Moonshine. Racing second, begging to be frisky with Colton Hauser. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Quick opening fraction. The quarter out on top, Pink Moonshine. Racing second, begging to be frisky. Racing in that 3rd position is so over this. Off stride is Natty Shield going Spy. As around the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. Showing the way, it's Pink Moonshine. Racing second is begging to be frisky. Begging to be frisky, races second and third. So over this in 4th, 2-Star Magic. Minute 3/5. Out on the front end, showing the way. Now 2-Star Magic tips out up to battle for 3rd. It's Pink Moonshine on the front, begging to be frisky, races second. In that 3rd spot is 2-Star Magic, racing 4th. Is so over this and trailing the field. It's Natty Shield going Spy in 5th. Down the backside as they go to the 3/4 pole, it's Pink Moonshine taking to the 3/4. 130 and 3/5, 130 and 3. Pink Moonshine on the front end, showing the way. In second, begging to be frisky, and parked to the outside. 2-Star Magic having to go the long mile. Racing 4th, now going to take a look. You got to have them 3 over for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as they turn for home. Pink Moonshine as they come to the wire. Pink Moonshine begging to be frisky. 2-Star Magic late surge. It is Pink Moonshine picking up the win. 2 minutes, 4/5 for the mile. 2 minutes, 4/5 for Pink Moonshine. Picking up the win will be the number 4 horse, Pink Moonshine. Owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith train. Chad Svensson doing the driving. That'll make 8 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Lifetime mark of 159 and 1. 2 minutes and 4/5. Time of the mile, quarter and 30 seconds. The half and minute 3/5. 3/4 and 130 and 3. The mile, 2 minutes and 4/5 for Pink Moonshine. The Sneaky Bee skip along. Out of Relentless Yankee, mare, breeder Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Official results for race 5. Horse number 4, Pink Moonshine, was your winner. Owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trained. Chad Svensson doing the driving. I'll make 8 outings with 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Sired by Sneaky Bee Skip Along out of J.J. Muppet, the Relentless Yankee mare. Breeder Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Top down. Number 1, So Over This, was 3rd. Horse number 2, 90 Shield Golden Spy, 5th. Horse number 3, Begging to Be Frisky, 4th. Horse number 4, Pink Moonshine, your winner. And horse number 5, 2-Star Magic, was 2nd. Top down, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. Quarter in 30 seconds, the half in 1 minute and 3/5, 3/4 in 1:30 and 3. The mile, 2 minutes and 4/5 for Pink Moonshine. Up next, race 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division, the girls. Horse number 1, RD Work Golden Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trained and driven. 15 outings, 2 seconds, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 2, Lucy Jewel, owned by Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 11 outings with 5 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win. Horse number 3, Flashy Reba, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains, Jason Ludwig drives. 10 outings, 1 second, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 4, TSS Hot House, leased to Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Gary Phillips trains, Chad Svensson drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 5, Omaha Storm Chaser, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trains and drives. 7 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 2/3. Last race that watch here was 3rd. And horse number 6, M.E. Princess of Paris, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Miller, Kelowna, Iowa. 4 outings with 2 seconds. Last race that we'll watch here was 4th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. And we do want to thank the one and only Mean Gene Rowland. Gene Rowland, thanks for taking care of Pick the Winner all year long here. Gene Rowland on the Beagle for the 6th. Post break for the 6th. Horse number 1, RD Work Going Spy, Kathy Raymond. Horse number 2, Lucy Jewel with James Gould. Horse number 3, Fleishy Reba with Jason Ludwig. The 4, TSS Hot House, Chad Spencer. And the 5, Omaha Storm Chaser, Brett Erickson. The 6, Emmy Princess of Paris with Clayton Miller. Field of 6, 3-year-old Trotting fillies. Yeah, starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6. 3-year-old Trotting fillies. Gate is rolling. RD Work Going Spy, Lucy Jewel, Fleishy Reba, TSS Hot House, and Omaha Storm Chaser all off the gate. Emmy Princess of Paris out of that back tier can score anywhere on that back positions. As around the bar turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 6. All looking good. Picking up speed. 3-year-old Trotting fillies. And here we go off and Trotting. You've got them 4 over down into turn 1. RD Work Going Spy out on top. Racing second is Lucy Jewel. Racing on that 3rd position, RD Work Going Spy off stride. Out on top showing the way, it's Lucy Jewel. Also off stride, it's Fleishy Reba. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, TSS Hot House up into 2nd. Omaha Storm Chaser races 3rd. Emmy Princess of Paris and 4th. Taking them to the quarter, it's Lucy Jewel. 31 and 3 fifths, 31 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Lucy Jewel. Racing second, TSS Hot House. In third, Omaha Storm Chaser. Emmy Princess of Paris races fourth. In fifth is Flashy Riva, and racing six is RD Work Going Spy. As around the far turn, make their way down and plate the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, showing the way, it's Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel going to bring him to the half. TSS Hot House right there in second. 104 and 2 fifths, 104 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it is Lucy Jewel. TSS High House second. Omaha Storm Chaser in third. Racing fourth, Emmy Princess of Paris. In fifth, Flashy Revamp. 6, RD Work Going Spy. You've got a 3-horse race down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. And now, Omaha Storm Chaser to the outside. TSS High House battle for second. Taking on to the 3/4 is Lucy Jewel. 134 and 1 fifth, 134 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Lucy Jewel. Omaha Storm Chaser second. TSS High House races third. In fourth is Emmy Princess of Paris. As around the far turn down the stretch, it's Lucy Jewel, Omaha Storm Chaser, and TSS High House. And it's all Lucy Jewel picking up the win. Second, Omaha Storm Chaser. Third, we'll go to TSS Hot House. Fourth, M.E. Princess of Paris. Fifth, we'll go to Flashy Reba. And sixth, RD Work Going Spy. 205 flat for the mile. And number 2 horse, Lucy Jewel, picking up the win. Owned by Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. That'll make 12 outings, 6 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. Sired by Lucas Hall out of a Cash Hall mare, Willis Bond Triggers. Lorimore, Iowa, the breeder. Official results for the 6. Horse number 1, RD Work Going Spy, 6. Horse number 2, Lucy Jewel, your winner. Horse number 3, Flashy Reba, 5th. Horse number 4, TSS Hot House, 3rd. Horse number 5, Omaha Storm Chaser, second. And horse number 6, Emmy Princess of Paris, fourth. Top down, 6-1-5, 3-2, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 3, a half and 104 2, 3/4 and 134 1. The mile 205 for Lucy Jewel. And race fans, at this time we want to let you know we lost a fellow horse member last evening or early this morning. Keep the Minton family in your thoughts and prayers, the passing of Iowa Harness horse member Bill Minton. So keep the Minton family in your thoughts and prayers if you could on this Sunday afternoon. As we move on to the 7th race, race 7 on our 11 race program, a field of 5, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. Horse number 1, Glazog, owned by Andrew Herzog, Monticello, New York. Curtis Carey trains, Royal Roland drives. Been out 10 times with 3 wins and 3/3. Has won its last 2. Horse number 2, Just a Millionaire, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson doing the drive at 12 outings, 5 seconds and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Take a Closer Look, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 12 outings, 3 wins, 6 seconds and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains. Adam Hauser drives. 8 outings with 6 wins and 1/3. Has won its last 2. And horse number 5, Checkmark, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 10 outings with 2 seconds and 2/3. Last race here at Watch Here was 5th. That is your field of 5, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Shane Nicholson, known as Rooster, on the bugle for the call of the 7th. Thank you, Rooster. Post parade for the 7th. Horse number 1, Glazog with Royal Rollin'. Horse number 2, Just a Millionaire with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3, Take a Closer Look with Chad Svensson. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice with Adam Hauser. And the 5, Checkmark with Dwayne Rowland. Field of 5. 3-year-old Colts and Gilding Pace. As around the far turn, make their way down the straightaway for the start of our 7th race of 11. And Just a Millionaire getting off stride, and here we go. Off stride is the 2, Just a Millionaire, Rob Anderson with a whole handful of reins. Out on top, showing the way. It is. Take a closer look. Take a closer look out on top. Racing second is Glazog. Racing in that 3rd position is Chicken and Dice. And 4th is Checkmark. Out on 29 seconds, quick opening fraction, 29. Out on top, showing the way. It is Chad Svensson with Take a Closer Look. Racing second is Glazog. Racing in that 3rd position is Chicken and Dice. In 4th, Checkmark. And racing 5th is Just a Millionaire. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Chad Svensson with Take a Closer Look. Now making the pull to the outside is Glazall. 59 and 3/5, 59 and 3. Quick fractions right here out on the front end. It is Take a Closer Look. And Glazall races second. In third, Chicken and Dice. All three right there. And 2.5 cover the top three. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole. Now Chicken and Dice going 3 over. 3 over at the three-quarter pole. It's Chicken and Dice. 129, 129. Chicken and Dice putting a little daylight between. Take a Closer Look, and Glazall at the races on for second. Glazall still parked to the outside and to the inside. Is Take a Closer Look. It's Chicken and Dice with Adam Hauser out on the front end. Racing fourth is Checkmark. As they turn for home, it's nothing but Chicken and Dice picking up the win. Second will be the 3, Take a Closer Look. Third, Glazall. Fourth will go to Checkmark. And fifth, Just a Millionaire. 159 and 1/5. 159 and 1 for Chicken and Dice. Chicken and Dice, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Curtis Carey trained, Adam Hauser doing the drive, and that'll make 9 outings with 7 wins and 1/3. Chicken and Dice, the Millionaire, Cam Gilding, out of a Yankee Cruiser mare, breeder Jeff Carey and Caitlin L. Jones, Florida. 159 and 1. And that will tie a lifetime best, 159 and 1. Right here at the Kit-Cut County Fairgrounds here in Watch here. 159 and 1/5 for Chicken and Dice. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice, your winner, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Curtis Carey train, Adam Hauser drive it. 9 outings with 7 wins and 1/3, tying a lifetime best, 159 and 1 for the Millionaire Cam Gilding out of a Yankee Cruiser mare. Top down, number 1, Glazall, finishing 3rd. Horse number 2, Just a Millionaire, was 5th. Horse number 3, Take a Closer Look, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice, your winner. And horse number 5, Checkmark, was 4th. Top down, 3, 5, 2, 1, 4 on the bottom. 29 to the quarter, 59 and 3 to the half, 129 to the 3/4, and 159 and 1/5, tying a lifetime best for Chicken and Dice. Up next, going to be race number 8, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. Field of 6. No changes. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Trained by Elvin Zimmerman, driven by James Gould. 13 outings with 1 second and 5 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, My Kid, owned by Fred Wagner, Wilman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 8 outings with 1 second, 4 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Hocho Final Victory. Lisa Marion, Jake Sainer, Dowds, Iowa. Faye Tedrow, Dowds, Iowa. Jake Sainer trains. Rob Anderson drives. 11 outings with 3 wins, 5 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 4, Financial Swan, owned by Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains. Royal Roland drives. 9 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 5, Luca, owned, trained, driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 10 outings, 5 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was a win, 203 and 1/5. And horse number 6, Lucky 22, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo, Kabiana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson. 9 outings with 2 wins, 1 second. Last race to watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Sierra Phillip on the bugle for the call of the 8th. Thank you, Sierra. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 8th. Excellent job, Sierra Phillip on the bugle for the call of the 8th. Post freight for the 8th. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine, James Gould. Horse number 2, My Kid with Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, Hocho Final Victory, Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Financial Swan, Royal Roland. Horse number 5, Luca with Jim Reese. And the 6, Lucky 22 with Chad Svensson. As they round the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 8. Field of 6. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. And here we go off and trotting. It's the 3 Hocho Final Victory. And down to the inside is My Kid. Getting out on top, showing the way is Hocho Final Victory. Luca on the move to the outside. And Luca now up to battle. You got the races on for the race lead down the backside. It's Luca. Clears on the front. Hocho Final Victory races second. In third, My Kid. Off stride is Scoring Machine. 30-2 this, 30-2. Out on top showing the way. It's Luca racing second. Hocho Final Victory. In that third position is My Kid racing fourth, Financial Swan. Financial Swan to the outside, up to battle for third. Racing fifth is Lucky 22. And trailing the field after the early break is Scoring Machine. 1 minute to the half. Out on top showing the way. It's Luca. Hocho Final Victory off stride is Financial Swan. Off a 2 down the backside. Out on top showing the way. It is Luca. Hocho Final Victory second. Lucky 22 up into third. My Kid races fourth. In fifth, Financial Swan. And sixth is Scoring Machine. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is Luca. 130-3, fifth, 130-3. And you've got a 3-horse race on the front. Luca, Hocho Final Victory, and Lucky 22. That's around the far turn. Out on top, it's Luca. Luca, your race leader. Off stride is Hocho Final Victory. And back on the trot. It is Luca picking up the win. Second will go to Hocho Final Victory. Third, Financial Swan. Fourth, Lucky 22. 2:01 and 4/5. 2:01 and 4 for the mile for Luca. That'll be a new lifetime best for Luca. Owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 2:01 and 4/5. That'll make 11 outings with 6 wins. 1 second, 2/3 for the Lucas Hall Gelding out of a Hap Bop Bobby mare. 8th. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine, was 5th. Horse number 2, My Kid, was 6th. Horse number 3, Hocho Final Victory, 2nd. Horse number 4, Financial Swan, was 3rd. And horse number 5, Luca, your winner. And horse number 6, Lucky 22, was 4th. Top down, 5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2, a half and a minute, 3/4 and 1:30 and 3. The mile, 2:01 and 4/5 for Luca. New lifetime mark for Luca. Up next, the race number 9, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division, the girls. 1 driver change. Number 3, Liar's Last Squirt, Rob Anderson. Horse number 1, Princess Poppy, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Colton Hauser drives. 7 outings with one win and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 2, Greatest Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 3/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Liar's Last Squirt, owned, trained by Frank Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri. Rob Anderson getting the call to drive. 10 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, Millie Vanilli, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 5, Blazing Love, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. James and Justin Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould drives. 9 outings with 3/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. That's your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division. And we do want to thank Leah Mira on the bugle, Tumble, Iowa, for the call of the night. Thank you, Leah. Horseman, parade your horses for the night. Yep, post freight for the ninth. Horse number 1, Princess Poppy with Colton Hauser. Horse number 2, Greatest Honor with Royal Roulette. Horse number 3, Liar's Last Squirt with Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Millie Vanilli with Jason Telper. And the 5, Blazing Love with James Gould. Field of 5, 3-year-old Pacing Fillies. And starter. Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 9. Picking up speed. And here we go off and pace out. It's the 4, Millie Vanilli getting out on top, showing the way, Millie Vanilli. Your race later down into turn 1. Racing second is Greatest Honor. In third, Liar's Last Squirt. Racing fourth, Princess Poppy. And fifth is Blazing Love. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time, it's Millie Vanilli. Millie Vanilli out on top. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Jason Telver in command with Millie Vanilli. As they go to the quarter, Millie Vanilli. 30 and 2 fifths, 30 and 2. Millie Vanilli out on top, racing second is Greatest Honor. Racing in that third position is Liar's Last Squirt. Princess Poppy races fourth, and fifth is Blazing Love. No change in your order. And 5.5 cover the top 5 right there as they come to the half. Out on top, showing the way, it's Millie Vanilli with Jason Telver in command. 101 and 1 fifth, 101 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Millie Vanilli. Racing second is Greatest Honor in third. Now making the pole is Liar's Last Squirt. Liar's Last Squirt out. Princess Poppy off stride. Down the backside is Liar's Last Squirt to the outside, to the inside is Greatest Honor. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is Millie Vanilli. And to the outside is Liar's Last Squirt. As they go to the 3/4 pole, 131, 131. It is Milli Vanilli having to go long mile liars last squirt. Still parked to the outside. Greatest Honor getting the trip. They're going to have to look for racing room as they round the far turn. Out on top showing the way. It is Milli Vanilli. Liars last squirt. Greatest Honor. Down the stretch they come. Out on top showing the way. It's Milli Vanilli. Liars last squirt. It is Milli Vanilli picking up the win with Jason Telfer. 202. 202 for the mile for Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, John Sainer trained, Jason Telfer doing the drive-in. That'll be fourth lifetime win in 25 tries. 202, new lifetime mark for Milli Vanilli. And picking up the win, number 4, Milli Vanilli, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer with the drive and win. I'll make 11 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 4 thirds. Sired by Millionaire Cam out of an I Am a Fool mare, Society's Child. Breeder Joe and Kevin Kilbert, Preston, Iowa. Fish results for race number 9. Milli Vanilli, your winner. Horse number 1, Princess Poppy, was 4th. Horse number 2, Greatest Honor, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Liar's Last Squirt, 2nd. Horse number 4, Milli Vanilli, your winner. And horse number 5, Blazing Love, 5th. Top down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Quarter and 30 and 2. A half and 101 and 1. 3/4 and 131. Mile 202 for Milli Vanilli. New lifetime best for Milli Vanilli. Up next, race 10. Going to be your 3-year-olds on the trot, mixed division. 1 girl and 3 boys. Horse number 1, Hocho All Trot, owned by Ben Hostetler, Shipshewana, Indiana. Brett Erickson trains. Adam Hauser doing the drive. And 6 outings with 2 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was second. Horse number 2, Boysenberry, owned by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 13 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. Last race to watch here was fourth. Horse number 3, Haul Out the Fireworks, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Brett Erickson trains and drives. 10 outings with 2 wins. Last race to watch here was fifth. And horse number 4, Hawaii's in the Wolf, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Brett Erickson trains. Kerry Sturtz doing the driving. 8 outings with 4/3. Last race to watch here was sixth. That is your field of 4. 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, mixed division. And we do want to thank Marianne Phillips on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Marianne. Eldon, Iowa. Marianne Phillips. Also do want to give a shout out to Johnny and Chrissy Miller out of Bushnell, Illinois, taking care of all of our video production and camera work. Do thank you for a great season. We got the 10th and the 11th, and then we'll be back at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds on September the 30th for another Iowa Sire Stakes race. That'll be brought to you on our live stream. Next weekend, we'll be at the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds for Old Iron Days at Eldon. 12:30 post time next Saturday. And post break for race 10. Field of 4, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Horse number 1, Hocho All Trot with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Boysenberry with Ryan Sherman. Horse number 3, Haul Out the Fireworks with Brett Erickson. And the 4, Ways in the Wolf with Kerry Sturtz. Field of 4, mixed division. 3-year-olds on the trot. As around the far turn, race number 10, mixed division of 3-year-old trotters, picking up speed. And here we go off and Trotting. It's a battle for the top. It's Boysenberry and Haul Out the Fireworks. Down into turn 1, it's Boysenberry. Boysenberry, Haul Out the Fireworks, races second. In third, and off stride is Boysenberry. Hitting out on top is Haul Out the Fireworks. Racing second is Hocho All Trot. In third is Wazen the Wolf. And fourth, Boysenberry back on course, trying to get on the trot. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way, it's Haul Out the Fireworks. As they go to the quarter pole, 32 and 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, Haul Out the Fireworks, racing second is Hocho All Trot. Racing third, Wazen the Wolf. In fourth, Boysenberry. Off stride, Hocho All Trot. Hocho All Trot off stride. As around the far turn, it is Haul Out the Fireworks out on top. Racing second is Wazen the Wolf. As they come to the half, it is Haul Out the Fireworks. Wazen the Wolf races second. In third is Boysenberry. 104 to the half. Out on top, showing the way, is Haul Out the Fireworks. Wazen the Wolf races second. In third, Boysenberry. Racing fourth, Hocho All Trot. Off a 2 down the backside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Haul Out the Fireworks. Racing second is Wazen the Wolf. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's Haul Out the Fireworks. 136, 136. And Wazen the Wolf races second. Boysenberry now up to battle for that second spot. It's Haul Out the Fireworks out on top. Battle for second, Boysenberry and Wazen the Wolf. Boysenberry off stride. As they round the far turn, out on top, it is Haul Out the Fireworks with Brett Erickson in command. It is Haul Out the Fireworks picking up the win. Second will go to Wazen the Wolf. Third, Hocho All Trot. And fourth, Boysenberry. 210 flat for the mile. Yeah, picking up the win will be the number 3, Haul Out the Fireworks, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa. Brett Erickson trained and driven. That'll make 11 starts with 3 wins. Sired by Lucas Hall. Out of a winning fireworks mare, breeder Perry Bontrager, Tyson Paris. For Haul Out the Fireworks. Official results for the 10th. Horse number 3, Haul Out the Fireworks, was your winner, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Trained by Brett Erickson, driven by Brett Erickson. 11 outings with 3 wins. 2:10 the mile. And it'll be a new lifetime best for Haul Out the Fireworks. The Lucas Hall gelding out of a winning fireworks mare. Breeder Perry Bontrager, Lorimore, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Horse number 1, Hocho All Trot, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Boysenberry, was 4th. Horse number 3, Haul Out Fireworks, your winner. And horse number 4, Ways in the Wolf, was 2nd. Top down, 3, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 1, a half and 104, 3/4 and 136. 2:10 the mile for Haul Out the Fireworks. And 11th race, 11th and final race of the afternoon. For your Iowa registered races, field of 4, 2 driver change. Number 2, pace and ratio, Scott Smith. And the 3, Skip the Bull with Adam Hauser. Horse number 1, Black and Boo, owned by Roger Rowland and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained by Dwayne Rowland, driven by Dwayne. 12 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, Pace and Ratio, owned by Shirley Ann Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 11 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 3, Skip the Bull, owned by Jody Siamis, Marion, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Adam Hauser. 6 outings. Last race to watch here was Scratch Transportation. Horse number 4, Black River Bullet, owned, trained, and driven by Frank Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri. 11 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. That is your field of 4. And we do want to thank the lovely Rhonda Smith on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Rhonda. Horseman, parade your horses for the 11th. Post parade for the 11th. Horse number 1, Black and Boo with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Payson Duratio with Scott Smith. Horse number 3, Skip the Bull with Adam Hauser. And the 4, Black River Bullet with Frank Chitwood. Fill to 4. 3-year-olds on the pace. Mixed division, 1 girl, 3 boys. As they round the far turn, make their way down for our 11th and final race of the afternoon. Final Iowa registered race. And here we go off and Payson. You've got him 3 over down into turn 1. Payson Duratio in the middle. To the bottom it is Black and Boo. Off stride is Payson Duratio. Getting out on top, showing the way. It is Black and Boo. Black and Boo out on top. Racing second is Skip the Bull. In third, Black River Bullet. Racing fourth, Payson Duratio. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, it's Black and Boo. Black and Boo taking them to the quarter. 31 3 fifths, 31 3. Out on top, Black and Boo. Racing second is Skip the Bull. In third, Black River Bullet. And fourth is Payson Duratio. Payson Duratio now takes a gander to the outside. First over, first up. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's Black and Boo. Payson Duratio on the move. Up to take over. Fourth now, third now, second now, the race lead. 103 and 4 fifths, 103 and 4. It's Payson Duratio, Black and Boo. You've got a battle over the top. Off stride is Payson Duratio. Out on top, Black and Boo. You've got a horse race for that third position. Second and third down the backside. Skip the Bull and Payson Duratio as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way, it is Black and Boo. Taking it to the 3/4. 134, 134. It is Black and Boo. Payson Duratio in second. Racing third. Skip the Bull off stride once again is Payson Duratio. As they round the far turn, out on top, it's Black and Boo. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. It is Skip the Bull to the outside. It is Black and Boo. Black and Boo picking up the win. Second, going to Skip the Bull. Third, Black River Bullet. And fourth, Payson Duratio. 206. 206 for the mile for Black and Boo. One Black and Boo, owned by Roger and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. That'll make third lifetime win and 26 tries. It'll be 13 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, and 3/3, 206 for Black and Boo, the Western trademark filly out of a Cam Best mare. Do invite you out to the Watch Your Flea Market. If you can't find it at the flea market, you don't need it. That is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 6th, 7th, and 8th. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your season. We'll see you on Saturday, the 23rd, at the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds, Eldon, Iowa, 12:30 post time, and back to Humboldt on September the 30th for our last race of the season at the Sire Stakes, Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We'll send it down to Gene for our final